Hello and welcome to a pretty scary update-oriented news episode with myself, David. Toby is with us on the ride, but not in voice as he's sick. Wish him well, folks. In the major news this week, Junk Boy gets dragged kicking and screaming into the minefield that is thug life, Mark steps up his coffee fix in order to maximise his workload, and Daniel Kaplan retweets JD from Scrubs, asking what's up with this whole Minecraft deal. Yes, update 1.4 has arrived, so update your clients accordingly to experience the massive list of new features. It's currently standing at 1.4.2, as some bug fixes and performance issues were cleaned up prior to release. Efficient. One of the more simple yet joyous things you can find in the update are stone walls. They come in two flavours, mossy and cobble, and are created on a crafting table using 6 of your chosen cobblestone. You'll receive a tidy 6 in return, and they'll behave like fences when you place them, stopping players or mobs from leaping over them. You could, if you're so inclined, surround your farm with them, and you may well want to, as villages can now spawn with potatoes or carrots as crops, as well as of course the staple wheat. Carrots and potatoes can be grown instantly with bone meal, and as you might expect, if you head over to your trusty furnace when you've harvested them, you can bake the potatoes and they'll restore 3 hunger points each. We'll come back to the carrots in a bit. Oh, also pumpkin pie. There are now wooden buttons which can be triggered by arrow shots, which is great for adventure maps. If you have a slightly broken bow, especially if it's enchanted, you might want to repair it. Weighty and affected by gravity like sand, anvils will hurt you if they fall on your head. Their primary use is for repairing and renaming tools and armour. Placing the base material in along with the tool will restore some durability. If you want to mix enchantments, place 2 items of the same type and receive your single boss-like weapon in return. This all costs XP levels though, so it's not for the early game. Ooh, and there's a new painting featuring the terrifying Wither boss. In this room you'll see a vast selection of severed heads. Yeah, we know. Wither heads are collected from Wither skeletons and are used to create the Wither boss. All heads can be worn as full face helmets or masks, although only the Wither heads can be found in survival mode at present. If you fancy decorating your house with awesomeness, then item frames are the ticket. Made using leather surrounded by sticks, when placed on a wall you can then right click other items into them for display purposes. If a watch, compass or a map is placed in them, they retain their functionality for easy access and immersive usage. On to other leather related items. Leather armour has had a redesign in look and can also be dyed every colour imaginable by placing the desired dye and armour piece in a crafting area. Whilst there are a limited number of dyes in the game, you can mix and match your armour set as modelled here by Toby. Absolutely fabulous, darling. If you want to kit your dog out, their collars can be also dyed by right clicking with your dye in hand. Up until this point, most of the things we have seen have been pretty and not scary, but bats have been added, inhabiting spooky caves underground, and they'll start whizzing about you when you approach them, instead of hanging from the roof. To go with these flying rodents, Mojang saw it fit to add potion-flinging witches that live in huts like this, found in swamp biomes. They contain a crafting table, cauldron, and plant pot with a mushroom in it. That's right, plant pots can be crafted with 3 clay, and then when they're placed, saplings and other plants can be planted in them. The witch's cute side is revealed. Moving on from here, please ignore the soul sound corruption, that's just us being silly, we find a beacon block, and its diamond block base, which gives it more range. They're very endgame content, and once crafted, can be used in conjunction with rare ores and gems to grant you awesome buffs when you're in close proximity to the beacon. Speed allows me to run down this pathway at many times the normal rate of velocity. Toby's down there in the village at the moment, checking out the scary new zombies that were once flourishing villagers. In normal mode, there's a 50% chance that a villager killed at the claws of a zombie will subsequently turn into a zombie itself. In hard mode, that changes to a 100% chance. On now and into the dark nether to find out where we get those wither skulls. Wither skeletons spawn in and around nether fortresses and are tougher than their overworld cousins, and much taller too. An interesting factoid for you, if you use a skeleton egg in creative mode in the nether, there's an 80% chance it'll be a wither skeleton. If you're lucky, you'll get a wither skeleton skull when you manage to kill one. Right then, back to the land of the living to finish off the rest of this update party. Potions expanded Minecraft massively, especially in the map making scene, and in this update there are 2 more, one of which will literally enable you to see in the dark. All it takes is an awkward potion and a golden carrot. Speaking of golden stuff, where is Toby? Anyone? No? Mother of mothers, it's witchcraft! Actually it's not, it's just the second potion, a potion of invisibility. Add a fermented spider eye to a potion of night vision, and there you have it. Moving on now to the wither itself, make a T-shape out of soul sand and place your hard-earned wither skelly skulls on top, and he'll come into being, and exact terrible revenge on you for absolutely no reason at all. Fight! Fight, I say! With multiple stages of attack and defence, he's a toughie, and oh dear. On a happier note then, we'll attach carrots to our fishing rods and ride off into the sunset. Yes, you can actually do that now. Happy face. That's all from us on the snapshot overview, though there's plenty more detail on the Minecraft forum and Minecraft wiki. We've left the links below. Moving on to a couple of other stories now, Minecon is still very much a hot topic, and if you're heading there you should check out this post on the Mojang blog. If you want to put yourself forward for speaking at the panel during the convention, you have until October the 31st. There's information about schedule timings and the fact that children under 7 are free when their accompanying adult is all ticketed up. Also there's word that Minecon site will be getting an update soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Finally for this week, we might have let you know about a lot of skin packs for XBLA, but this is a limited edition pack and you have until November the 26th to buy it. If you do, 100% of that money is going to charity. There are 55 skins in the pack and some even have capes. To see more details about the charities and the pack itself, see the links below. That's all from us for this week, folks. We hope you enjoyed the overview of a good number of the features from the last update. You can visit our last week's show in retrospect by clicking here, and when next week rolls around, as it surely will, you can click here to move to the next show. We'd love it if you hit subscribe so we can see you again soon, and we'll see you even sooner if you look up our Facebook page, down with all the other links below. Take care, folks. Until next time, toodle pip.